Welcome. So PPI did the whole manipulation that we wanted it to do. I'm leaning a little more bullish for this morning. So remember the scenario that I laid out to you guys yesterday with the potential of this selling off and the potential of this pushing up, right? Some of you guys might be like, oh, this guy's just saying, oh, it's going to go either higher or lower, right? But there was framework for both sides, right? We had the daily range right here to go lower, but I was leaning a little more bullish. And so far it's playing out, right? The daily candle push down, tap the daily fair value gap, same thing on ES, and we're closing within the previous day range right now. All I want to see and what I want to see for this morning is us close an hourly candle up here. And if we're looking at the 4 hour as well, if we use the 10 a.m. range and we close within that range, then we can use that for a bias as well. The cool thing here too is that right around where the 1 hour change would be out of that daily fair value gap, the 15-minute one is right there as well for the 4 hour range, right? So we exactly went down into this discounted fair value gap of the current weekly range. So if I mark out the current weekly range, Monday low up to yesterday's high, you guys can see that that is a discounted fair value gap in the weekly range. Okay, so we just tapped that. And on top of that, we do have SMT at previous day low with YM, and we just got SMT below the 8 a.m. low with YM. So I'd like to see us run up, close above the opening price of this down close candle, and then start ripping higher from there. If we go back to the 1 hour real quick, just so I could show you guys, if this is a Monday low of week profile, and this is the manipulation move for the week, then we can mark that out and find our standard deviation. Okay, so far we've hit the -1, fell short from the 1.5, and then the 2 and 2.5 is all the way up here. We can also mark out this manipulation move if we decide to push higher, just to get shorter term targets, which would, I guess they line up in the same spot. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about today. Just want to see a closure above this, want to see this inverse, this 15-minute gap, and then just go from there, because NQ is the strongest out of the three right now. As you guys can see on the percent change over here, we're only down about 0.15%. So what is this for music? Is some chill stuff. Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far though. This 5-minute range as well, pretty nice. But yeah, NQ is the strongest. We got some of these stocks a little bit down right now. You didn't like the 5-minute CISD out of the 1 hour gap? Which one? To the downside? To upside? What 5-minute CISD? Which one? This one here? Pre-market open. Talking about the 9 o'clock one? No, I didn't. No, I wanted to see what market open did before I did anything. Because sometimes you'll have a case, because at that time in pre-market, YM hadn't swept out this low here, and we had a failure swing on the 15 on all the assets. So I was assuming, all right, well, most likely YM is going to take it because we're very close to it, and it did at 9:30, and it gave a pretty positive reaction here. So I'd like to see. What I'd like to see for continuation is I would have preferred for this candle to tap into this fair value gap and scale down to the aligned lower time frame, which would have been like the 15, 30 second, and then look for a change there just to continue higher. Because again, we do have this range on the 5-minute, right here. So again, the target would be near that CISD on the 15-minute and 1 hour. So really just have to wait. A 15-minute fair value gap or a 15-minute BPR would be really nice too. So if we do end up forming that, this BPR sort of style trade, I'd like to see the next 15-minute candle, or we'd have to wait for the 9:45-minute 15-minute candle to close, and then 10 a.m. to sweep it, and then get the 1-minute change out of the key level. So just gotta wait. Not much to do right now, unless the 5-minute gives us that same setup here at the fair value gap. No, I'm not looking at sales. Sales already happened. We had SMT up here, and then it sold off for news. Not looking at short. Like I told you guys yesterday in the recap, guys. Like I'm not looking to short a super bullish market, especially with the daily fair value gap. And if we get a 1-hour change above it, I'm not looking for shorts. I would much rather be a lot safer than sorry. I would want to wait for massive displacement to the downside before I even think about shorting down to here. So I need this to flip all the way down to like somewhere in this area. Like I need this to inverse. I need this to be disrespected. I need us to flip the weekly opening and just drop lower. Otherwise, I'm not looking for shorts. I'm just not. Up here, I'm not. I hope motherfuckers actually understand what you be saying. I hope so too. Sometimes I feel like I just be ranting and rambling, and some people just don't understand what I'm saying. I know you get it. Do you use rejection blocks for Confluence because we held the 15-minute beautifully? Sometimes, yeah. Here you go. If there's SMT, I will. Right? We did hit the 0.5 of it, which is funny because that is the range low for this 5-minute candle. Yeah, it's hit the 0.5 perfectly. Just kind of going sideways right now. Where is the first presented fair value gap? Right here, 934. Okay, so 934 is the first presented. So that's where the 5-minute fair value gap starts. It'd be nice if we tapped it, but whatever. YM kind of struggling here. Let's see. Still below midnight, still below the end dog. If we tap into this 5-minute fair value gap, would you be looking for entries on the 1-minute? Probably like the 30-second, because that's the align lower time frame for the 5-minute. I'd much rather get it on the 15-minute. Yeah, 30-second CISD up. Yes, sir. Damn, stocks are down, bruh. All right. Either tap into here and give us some sort of setup, or give me a 15-minute setup. It's one of those two. No in betweens. Now, if we do run and we don't get a setup anywhere right here, then I just wait for a change in delivery up here and then target all-time high, previous day high. And then from there, I mean, we could use standard deviations to find out where we want to go above previous day high if we do decide to push through previous day high. I swear, almost always these huge fair value gaps get used to be completely filled. They almost never help deliver lower. Yeah, because the delivery, I mean, it's already done, bro. We've already taken out the session liquidity that we've needed to take out. There's no sense. It just doesn't make sense to go lower right now, in my opinion, because we have this daily fair value gap that we need to get through, daily order block that we need to get through, this 1 hour discounted fair value gap that we need to get to. The objective for lower, in my opinion, has already been completed, right? Until proven otherwise. There's just no, that's why I'm not looking for shorts. I'm bullish. That's why people, ICT traders that are new to this, they look at this fair value gap and try shorting everywhere in here. And then they don't understand why it pushes higher and stops them out. Right, we've already taken out the London low. We've taken out the Asia high, Asia low. And we've taken out previous day low. So what's left? What's left here? Right, on this chart right here, what's left? If we've already taken out Asia high, Asia low, London high, London low, previous day low, what's left? Previous day high, right? In what? A super bullish market. So again, I'm not looking to short at all-time highs, bro. I've made that mistake way too many times. I'd much rather be safe than sorry. If we want to go short, like I told you guys yesterday in the recap, I'd much rather catch this piece of the move than try and guess and try and short a extremely bullish market all the way up here and get absolutely railed. Not doing that. Reacting from the 0.5 of the 15-minute fair value gap. The 0.5. Which one? Are you talking about this one? The 11 a.m. one on Tuesday? So we never tapped the first presented or the 5-minute. Just kind of grinding up slower here. Looks like we might just have to wait for a 15-minute to 1 hour change. That's kind of what it's looking like right now. That's fine. That's fine. We wait. I've been using Midnight Open a lot as a confluence. Nice. How do you use it for your confluences? How do you personally use it? How do you view it? Do you watch if we're under it? Do you watch if we're above it? Do you use it as a TP? Sometimes I wait to see the reaction of how price taps it. Gotcha. Okay. Looks like we're flipping the N dog. I think we're going positive on the NQ right now, right? No, we're still down a little bit, but yeah, we're at that new daily opening gap right now. Look at the daily candle right now. I think it already put in its wick, and I think we could expand up to previous day high. It is a pretty big wick, just due to a lot of consolidation overnight, and then obviously 8:30 news drove lower. But the reversal is nice here because we do have S&T with YM, so I do like this. Never tapped this 5-minute, huh? I'm gonna mark out the first presented fair value gap. There you go, Sassy. Yep. Beauty. You're putting in any calls. You could do 580 QQQ calls. They're in the money right now, I think. Yeah, because that's the ones I was looking at, is 580 QQQ calls. And just aim for previous day high. Probably make a bag. All right, so nice follow through here. Want to see the 9 a.m. candle close up here. And then again, using this 4-hour range, 10 a.m. This could be a short-term target up here. And we'd be expecting 10 a.m. to distribute higher at this point. Let's see a previous day high. I'll just put H, right? Yeah, I'll just put H for high. Are we going to be too premium to long up here, or do you not care because we're... No, doesn't matter. We've already hit discount, so I'm expecting distribution all the way up to previous day high. And then again, if we push through previous day high, then we got to whip up or whip out the previous or the standard deviation, excuse me, and then aim for like, I mean, this is pretty similar to these projections anyways, so I'd probably just go off these because this is the weekly manipulation move on Monday, since we haven't gone down there, and we do have SMT. SMT did occur on Monday, excuse me, with YM. So this is the manipulation move for the week, at least how I'm viewing it. And we've hit the -1, -1.5, -2, -2.5. So those projections from this one here, from the 8:30 today, line up pretty good with these projections. So I'd probably just go off of these. But if we get above it, then these projections here could be useful. Projecting the opening price of 8 a.m. Four hours looking good. Yeah, Garrett, look at the percent change, bro. That's how I figure out if it's the strongest one. You could see easily right here. NQ is the strongest. ES is the second. YM is the weakest. So it looks like we'll be forming a 15-minute fair value gap with the first presented fair value gap here. So maybe we can get that framework that I'm talking about, where the new 15-minute candle opens, the new 4-hour candle opens, sweep the previous, tap that 1-minute change, and then we could long it. What's the weekly candle looking like? We do have a 4-hour BPR right here. Good eye, Snow Dog. We do. Dun, 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 dun. This is honestly gonna be a day to really wait. Right here is gonna be my like last line of defense for bulls, is this fair value gap that forms here. The first presented fair value gap from today. If we get a sweep of this, form a range with this candle, get a 1-minute CISD out of there, then that's where I go long. If we inverse all that, then I'm assuming the 8:30 low is going to be taken. Makes sense? Everybody on the same page? Cool. What's good, Lenny? What's up, bro? Didn't YM make an SMT already for us to go higher? Yes. Bullish. Not bearish. Yeah, we got 10 a.m. coming up. Do we have any more news today, by the way? Let me check. Hold on. We don't. We just had unemployment claims and PPI. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow looks like a big day. We got retail sales and then consumer sentiment at 10. Okay. Tomorrow looks like a crazy day. Trump at 1 today. Okay. Got Trump's, he doesn't take a day off, does he? He just talks every day. This motherfucker just talks every day. Feel like he's gonna rip no entry. Probably will. We'll see. Low-key might. My gut intuition is telling me, man. Let's see. Let me pause this fucking music, bro. Apex 80% sell extended. Use code Johnny if you guys want to go with Apex. The music was hype. You guys like the music? I think it's too loud in the recording though. I'll throw it back. I just paused it. Okay, so no change on the 1 hour, which we could still get it at 10 or 11, but I'd be looking more at the 15 now because it would give us the change sooner if we do push higher. So we closed the 4 hour in the 10 a.m. 4 hour candles range from yesterday. So still very nice range, nice manipulation, right? Nice little SMT with YM here at previous day low. And at this low here, you can see that same low there. So I'd be expecting 10 a.m. to be distribution. So this 10 a.m. 4 hour candle, whether it be 10, 11, 12, 1, I'd expect them to go higher. Now, again, if we inverse all this and we just drop lower, then I'd assume that we go for this and just continue lower. This is like the last line of defense, in my opinion, for bulls. We got to hold this area right here to go higher. Yeah, I heard Gunna's new album. It's fire. Me and Trump have beef. Yeah, it's super slow right now. Hey, what up, Alan? I'm gonna DM you in a bit. Okay, sounds good, bro. Try something real quick because I need to make sure. Lucid fucked me on this one account. It said done for the day, but I didn't even hit my loss limit or anything. It was stupid. Let's test it out here. Okay, it works. Wait. The fuck? Wait a segundo. Why is this thing messed up now? Bro, oh my god. Trade Sinker's been kind of buggy lately. I'm not even gonna lie. 5 ratio, 5. 5. Okay. Regular ratio. Okay, cool. I think Trade Sinker is probably the best trade copier out on the market right now, just because they've been around the longest. They were the first one, and they've stress tested a lot of their systems. I think that's where everybody's at for a futures trade copier, to be honest. Okay. YM's taking the lead here. Slowly taking the lead. I'm slowly thinking about long in YM. I'm not gonna lie. Like clear 1 hour range, very clean, relative equal highs, 5-minute change in the state, SMT. It's gaining strength here over the other ones. The other ones are being very slow. Kind of thinking about it low key. There's the 8 a.m. high. Still gotta wait. Not seeing too much that I like right now, besides like YM being a very clearer asset right now. Even though it is the weakest. Say you pass a 50K funded on Top Step, how much would you target before first payout and subsequent payouts? I try to make at least the drawdown first, plus some. I'd make the drawdown, I'd double the drawdown. So I'd make 4K first and then take out half. That way you have like the 2K starting balance. Or yeah, you can watch my latest YouTube video. I go over a whole like scaling plan. How to get to 10K a month using Top Step or Apex, or using both even. I'm wondering if we drop here on NQ, tap that SMT somewhere here, and then push back up. So far, this 15-minute candle, 10 a.m. one hasn't done anything. So we're just ranging in the 945 candle. So like I said, I'm wondering if we push down, give us a little SMT at the 945 low, respect this area here, and then push back up. So far, we're just back in the overnight range right here. Pretty much at the daily opening. So we got to get above it. We got to change the delivery. We got to stay above the daily opening. The 1 hour looks great on YM. Yeah, it looks clean. It's clean on the lower time frame too. Longing it right here. If I were to long it up here, I'd probably want to put a stop loss like somewhere right around here in this area. But I'm not going to do that yet because I think NQ is going to want to come down and tap this 15-minute. SMT at the 15-minute highs with ES. Good eye, Shawnee. See that. Is there a limit on how many accounts you can copy trade on TradeSync? Yeah, it just depends on the plan that you get. I have the highest plan, so I can copy trade as many as I want. Each connection is allowed 20, so you can put like, I think it's unlimited connections when you have the highest plan, and then 20 accounts each connection. So you can have a lot. Anyway, you can copy trade top step on there. Yes, they just added Project X, so you can copy trade Project X. You can copy trade everything together now, which is pretty fire. It's very, very convenient because, trust me, dude, a few months ago actually, trying to copy trade 4 different firms was a fucking nightmare, man. You had to have like 3 different tabs of Tradevate open, Project X, like it was just horrible. Yeah, you can copy trade. They just literally opened it this morning to everybody. It was just for the highest plan, but now they opened it to everybody, so you can use Project X. And you can copy trade Project X to anything, to Tradevate, to Rhythmic, everything. What's the best prop firm right now? I think Top Step's definitely up there. I like Lucid. Lucid straight to fund is really good. I'm liking Lucid a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Use code Johnny at checkout if you want the best discount. They got a 40% off sale for their Lucid Direct. Yeah, copy trading's fire because you can make some pretty big days. You just got to let the capital do the heavy lifting, to be honest. You don't got to over leverage or nothing. Like if you make like $300 times 20 accounts, I mean that's $6,000. So nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing yet. If 10 a.m. becomes chop, 11 a.m. we'll clean it up. Nothing so far. So far, the first 15 minutes of 10 a.m. has been lackluster. They probably chop it around right here. Then 11 cleans it up. The 1050 to 1110 macro, that probably shoots it higher. Because it doesn't have any eagerness to drop lower yet. From the looks of it, it doesn't. I mean, nothing's telling me that this wants to drop and expand lower. So I'm thinking they just want to chop it around for a little bit. Which sucks because I hate when 10 a.m. does this. I hate when 10 a.m. chops because it's just like so boring. Literally just have to wait. So get comfy, relax, and doom scroll for a little bit if you want. I game, yeah, sometimes. Do. What game? So I don't know, Warzone, Fortnite sometimes, but it's very rare. I don't know. I don't really game like that too much. It's just whenever somebody tells me if they're down, just like whatever. Or my nephew, if he wants to game, I'll get on the game with him. Hop on zombies. What's the new map on zombies? I haven't opened that game since like November. Yeah, I'm waiting for GTA. I'm sorry guys, but you guys probably won't hear from me for like a month when GTA 6 comes out. I'm sorry guys, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. This might turn into a full-blown GTA 6 server. Yeah, same. I'm buying a PS5 just for GTA. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be fun. Bro, GTA 5 came out when I was a freshman in high school. Isn't that crazy? That is nuts to me, bro. That is nuts. Bro, I was a freshman in high school when that shit came out. 2013, bro. Now you're 50. Oh my god. I was 11 when GTA 5 came out. That's crazy, Sassy. All right, that's super unk, J-Bo. You were in high school when GTA 4 came out? That's wild, bro. I was like in 6th grade. The Ballad of Gay Tony. I remember that. I was a link up with Cole and Sami. It was cool, bro. There's some cool kids. All right, no retrace into the 15-minute yet. I'm hoping they push it down to there. So 1 minute looking like, ooh. Bro, I think there's a maintenance dude in my apartment. Should I go check? Is Salmon a hardo? Salmon's cool, bro. He's a cool kid. I'm thinking about doing more psychology talks on the YouTube. What do you guys think? You guys fuck with that? Nada. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll start doing more psych talks. I might just go like on a cruise in a car, cruise in the AMG, and just do like a whole psychology talk, like a 10-minute one. I think that'd be cool. Best fast food in your opinion? Panda Express. If you're talking about healthy macros, everything, I think Panda Express is the best one. Nah, if you guys want like a healthy alternative, or not healthy alternative, but like the best alternative, get your protein in, get your macros in, I think Panda Express is the best thing you can get. The masterclass you're doing, we have access to that. Yeah, you can sign up if you want. If you're a mentee, you don't need to sign up for it. It's not going to be recorded, by the way, so. All right, just a push up with no retracement. It's fine if we just push up and get a 15-minute change. That's fine with me too. I would have much rather for this to drop into the 15-minute gap and then get a 1 minute out of there. But, you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. So we're just still ranging. Still ranging. About the M3. I don't know if I want to get an M3 anymore. I don't know. Everybody's getting a new car. Makes me want to get a new car too, but I just don't know what car to get. Like, I need to go test drive cars. No, I'm not getting a vet. A GT3 RS, bro. Everybody's getting a GT3 RS. No, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the M3s. Like, I genuinely do like M3s. Like, M3s are cool as fuck. I like M3s. I might just cop another Benz, like the one Shawnee just said, the GT63S. Like that one was like my initial pick over the big body. I think that would go hard. But I do like the M3s. I do. M3s are hard. I can't lie. I fuck with the M3s. But the interiors on a Beamer, they're so whack. I'm not gonna lie. I love the interiors on a Mercedes. Mercedes interiors are probably top tier. BMW interiors, they don't give you anything. They're just super boring. I don't like Audis. No, I don't fuck with Audis. Well, there is one Audi that I mess with. I like the Audi RSQ, I think is what it is, like a SUV, like a 4-door. Those are hard as fuck. Those are cool. Oh, good, J-Bo. Yes, RSQ8. Yeah, it looks like a Lamborghini. It does, low key. Those are fire though. The RSQ8, yeah. It has the same engine as the Urus. Oh. No way. It's a Lamborghini, same engine. That's crazy. Those are fire, bro. Those are fire. I can't lie. I seen one in Mexico when we went. I was like, damn. He had it all like, he had a body kit on that shit. He had like, I think he had like bronze wheels. I don't remember, but it was fire. I remember seeing it. I was like, damn. How much are they? Cheap. $160. Those are clean, bro. Those are actually really clean. I low-key like I like SUVs. I like big bodies. I don't know. Like if I had to pick like a dream car, it would probably be a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Like a big body, like probably like a Mansory Rolls-Royce. I fuck with SUVs heavy. Cars, like supercars, I don't know. I don't know what I would get. I like Ferraris a lot more than Lambos. Yeah, my GLE, I love my GLE. The GLE is fire because it's like the best of both worlds. Like it's fast, it's big, it's comfortable. Yeah, so I have to go test drive some cars. I do consider the one that Shawnee said, the GT63S. That was my first initial pick, but got the GLE instead. But I don't know. We'll have to go see. Maybe the RSQ8. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Still just ranging, guys. Nothing to do right now. Nothing to do. Some of you guys might be bored. Yeah, if Brett hits, I probably will buy a Cullinan. I swear, bro. If Brett hits, I'll probably buy a Mansory Cullinan. I'll go crazy, bro. If Brett does a 20X, oh, it's GG. I haven't taken a trade in a week. W patience. Yeah, I think so. Oh, what's that? Fire. That's fire. It's a fire car, Sassy. Is that Rolls Royce? Yeah, but if you haven't seen your setup or any setup that makes you like super comfortable putting on risk, I think that's W patience. Blender. Don't remind me, bro. G-Wagon, everybody has a G. I wouldn't get a G-Wagon unless it makes like a lot of sense. I might. If they bring back the whole 100% like tax deduction, if you buy like a car over 6,000 pounds, then I'll probably get a G-Wagon. I don't know. Depends on what my accountant tells me at the end of the year. They're cool. Yeah. If anything, I traded my GLE for a G-Wagon. It is still a thing, but they reduced it. I think it's like 60% you can only write off instead of 100. I think Trump's bringing it back though, so that's good. Biden reduced it to like 60, 50%. I forgot what it was exactly, but it's around that number. But I'm pretty sure Trump's going to bring it back. As soon as he brings it back, I'm down to get it. But it definitely helps with taxes because you can write off the whole amount. Like you can put down whatever it is, whatever it costs, like 160K. You can put down like 20% of that, 10% of that, and write off the whole amount for taxes, which is a fucking cheat code. All right, not seeing anything that I like personally. Again, fine if it takes this out. Just want a 15-minute change, preferably with a 15-minute gap along that gap up to previous day high. So CISD would be right here. It's crazy how it rejected it to AT here at 945, the A15 opening price. What up, bottom G? Where do you count the 15-minute CISD? Right here, bro. A15 opening. If we close above it. I'd like to see some sort of displacement above this high though. If we get the CISD, I'd like to see, you know, a nice follow through, 15-minute gap or a 5-minute gap at least above this high. Correct. Correct, Jawad. Hourly looks cleanest. It really does. Really, really does. If we reject this high and then start coming back lower, it's GG's. I want to see a good follow through above this high. 1030. Yeah, from an investment view, the 100K spent. I would not spend. I don't know if I'd spend 100 grand on a car though. I was talking about like a G-Wagon where you like put 20 grand down and then you can write off the whole amount. That's what I was talking about. All right, there you go. High taken. Let me lock back in, bro. I'm over here snoozing. Ugh. Oh, 500K for the Cullinan? Yeah, I'd be comfortably. I could afford it comfortably if Brett hits. If Brett hits, that'd be insane. Be able to buy that shit cash if I wanted. 500 on a K right now, though, is steep. Super steep. I'd rather buy a whole house for that. YM tapped the CISD pretty good. It did. ES catching up here. Very nice follow through. if we can close above here like this, that would confirm the change on the 15 for this 4-hour range to be in play. And then previous day high is the target. Give me like a 5-minute fair value gap up here. That would be super nice. If we can get a 5-minute FEG up here.
I've played with feet before. No, you're the biggest. I love feet. You know I like you.
Hotline bling.
The toes, I'm not gonna touch. You know you're the biggest.
No me digan una cosa así. Love to do that for you.
Should we put on some more chill stuff? I want some more chill music. Back to the beach club we go. Yeah, annoying delivery, I agree. It is what it is, though. What can you do? See if we form a gap up here. I hope we form a gap, because if we don't, it's just going to be tough. The YouTube guys are going to kill me, because I did a live recording of this whole session. Whole hour of nothing. Yeah, man. Trying this on a combine. You're long YM. Okay. Okay, Benji, I see you. Yeah, if YM catches up and it gains strength here, I mean, that'd be a really good play. Even if you were to go in like right now. Stop under here. TP there. I mean, it's still pretty decent. Because sometimes it'd be doing that, right? Once we take like an objective like this high, the other assets start strength switching. Like ES will start catching up, and then YM starts catching up, and then this just kind of consolidates for the time being. It does that a lot, if you guys notice. What up, Debs? Bias was spot on. I don't think that 1 hour gap holds. Unless 11 opens higher, we respect it. Tap the 1 hour CISD there, 1 hour breaker, to form a range, and then we drop. But well, actually, we do have SMT here, so maybe. I personally don't like when a day is like super like the range is like super small like this, because when the CISD is right in the middle of the range and it's like delivery like today's, it's kind of tough, because it's like if you long it here and then it retraces even lower, it's like your stop might get hit. But then if it rips up a little more and you long here, I don't know, it's just tough. Like it's kind of tough when the CISD is right in the middle of a tight range like it is here. It's literally right in the middle of yesterday's high to today's low. Let me see. Yeah, like damn near in the middle. I'm gonna wait out like another 10 minutes. Nothing happens, or if this delivers to the TPs, then I'm off for today or for later in the PM session. QQQ calls. Did anybody take the 580 calls? Fuck, I should have took them. This is when options comes in handy. Same, up 40%, up 20%. Took 582, gotcha. 6 hour CRT looks fire. Yep, I mean the same 4 hour CRT right here. So we formed the fair value gap here on the 5 minute, which is good. We probably might form a 15 as well, which would be nice. But if this candle closes up here, this confirms the change. And I'd be looking for longs anywhere in this area right here. Super boring, bro. Super boring stream. Good trading is boring. Johnny Macro incoming. As soon as I get off, bro, watch. As soon as I get off, bro. As soon as I fucking get off. Drop some Johnny Lord when you were unprofitable. I smashed my phone once, or fucking to complete pieces. I was so upset. Had to go buy a new phone. My dumbass spent another $1,000. Fucking stupid, dude. Retarded, bro. I smashed my shit because my emotions were high, and 5 minutes later, I'm like, bro, what did I just do? I gotta go spend $1,000. Hit stop loss twice. Oh man, Danny Tre's computer smash is the best. Oh, dude, how did it feel when you made your first 10K? It felt fucking great. I felt like I was on top of the world. How long did it take you to go from 4-figure to 5-figure months? Pretty quick. It takes years. It's like that one quote, bro. Like, it takes years, but then it happens all at once. It's pretty crazy. Oh my god, one time I blew 10 fundeds in a day on a treadmill in the gym, and I had a 12-hour shift at work and an hour late. Oh my god, bro, it's crazy. How'd you blow 10 fundeds on a treadmill in the gym, bro? Like, Jesus. 10 fundeds? Were you copy trading all of them, or was it one by one? It's worse if it's one by one. Copy trading, I understand, but if it's one by one, I said every mile I do, I'm gonna blow another. Oh my god, dude. Nah, you're crazy. That's wild. So it looks like we're gonna close up here. 15-minute change. Still just need to wait. Want some sort of tap of the CISD or the 5-minute fair value gap, which lines up with the CISD on the 15-minute. So whole lot of waiting. Yeah, very nice closure. If we get up to these highs. I don't know about you guys, but I'm beat, bro. I'm sure there will be a trade in the PM session. If AM didn't offer shit, the PM always will. Like, if AM didn't offer no sort of clean entry, the PM will. I almost guarantee it. Yeah, I'll be trading tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go live. Unfortunate, but this thing is going to rip, I fear. Please, please don't rip. Let this form like this. Next 15, tap this. Please, bro, please. Please. Give us a 15-minute gap that 11 a.m. could open into. Give us the 1-minute change out of that 15-minute gap while forming a range with this candle. Oh, that'd be so clean. I wouldn't be mad at that if we can do that. It just took so much waiting. This is how I feel waiting.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please.
Price could drop because it have a daily CRT and currently price it's above the opening daily candle. Yeah. What do you think of this YM trade? I think it's good. I think YM catches up. Benji's in it. He's been in it since down here. So there goes ES sweeping out the 4 p.m. high. Previous day high is pretty close proximity, so watch for a previous day high sweep. A previous day high SMT. Looks like stocks are coming back up here. Nice. Super boring stream though, my bad guys. It's just, I mean, the bias was hella right. The bias was spot on. Streams like this are helpful. They teach patience. Oh, I'm glad. When are you doing more vlogs? I don't know. Soon. Soon, now that I'm in Florida. L for me today. What happened, Alan? What trade you take? What do you think about the 931 long after respecting the rejection block and bullish reaction after tapping one bullish 1 minute for value gap? Went on 931. I mean, shit, that was probably like the only entry. I don't like trading right at 930. I like waiting like 10 minutes at least. I would have looked for a long right here in this 5 minute gap, which the first presented fair value gap is right. It's aligned with it. I would have looked for a trade here to go long. Never got it though. There you go, Sam. Good stuff. I entered YM at 935. Why didn't you have your stop under 930? Did you have your stop above it? I'm assuming you did, 'cause you said L. There you go. Sick NATO. When do you wait for a reaction out of a fair value gap? And when do you just limit at the fair value gap? If it's an important FEG, you could just limit it. Like the ones that form above the highs or the ones that break through highs that form above them. Those are important for value gaps. So you should expect those to hold. You could limit that. Another one is watching for a previous candle sweep like this, for example. Like if this forms, we have a fair value gap and the next candle sweeps that low and it taps the fair value gap, then I would look for a 1 minute change out of that instead of just limit entering. Recently I'm struggling with cutting my winners and holding my losers too long. Any advice? Yeah, man, put hard stops, bro. Respect the stops. Entered long. I saw a series of down close candles, order block plus low swept. My stop loss below series of down close candles on YM. So you entered a 935, but you put your stop where? Right here? You gotta always put it at the low, bro. Oh, you had it here? That makes no sense. You should have it at the swing low, because if this is a change in the state, this swing low should be protected. All right, bro. Let me get up. Sitting down way too fucking long. It's no problem, Alan. We can fix that, bro. It's an easy fix. Stop loss placement isn't a. It's not a hard problem. Could definitely fix that. L delivery, bro. L delivery for today. Don't like the delivery. Super slow shit. Really just on the 5 minute, 1 minute, super slow grind up. Like, I'm just sticking to the 15 minute on a day like today. There's nothing else to do, if I'm being honest. You think e-com or trading is better? I think trading is way better. I've done both, so you don't got to deal with logistics. You don't got to deal with employees. It's just you versus you. So you literally extract money from the markets, and almost all of it, if not all of it, is 100% profit. Yeah, no trend hopping. Later, Sassy. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, I'm about to hop off here too. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy this morning stream. I'm not taking anything. There's nothing to take. I'm not trying to wait here either. But if you are looking for a trade, watch 11 to open in this 15-minute fair value gap that forms. Form a range with the previous 15-minute candle, 1 minute CISD out of it, and then aim for, previous day high and all that. So that's what I'd be looking for. But for now, I'm going to go eat some breakfast. I'm starving. And I'm going to get my day going. So hopefully you guys do the same. Don't watch the charts. Don't clock into another 9 to 5. You guys literally are trying to get out of your 9 to 5. Don't make this another 9 to 5. So get your win if you can and just get the fuck out of the markets. All right, guys. Peace out. Catch you guys later. And I'll talk to you guys at the recap. All right. Peace, guys. Later.